practice. Guys, we had a nice focus today. It's been a very, very productive week. And bottom line, we know what we're playing for. We're playing for first place in the Big East, and playing the team's undefeated in the Big East right now, 6-1. Probably the best offense we've played. Best rush defense in the league. So I think the big thing we were reemphasizing, number one thing we think is going to be special teams, owning the football, and just it's who wants it the worst. And the team that plays the most physical and the most passion and the smartest. So we talked about discipline again like we did last week. So our guys are focused and had a great week, and we're ready to go.
What have you seen from your freshman running backs this week now that they're closer?
Sense of excitement. I think they're very excited. Very talented guys. I mean, guys that are very explosive. Very focused. They've been very focused. I'm excited to watch them go, turn them loose a little bit.
I don't know if you addressed this week earlier or not, but is Ronald Jones going to be the primary beneficiary of Cam getting hurt in terms of the offense?
Yeah, he's going to have to play more snaps, no question about it. And then, Ronald right now with Trey hurt is our third quarterback. So he runs our Wildcat quarterback as well, so his role will increase. And as well as Darius Patton will be the next guy at the two-man position.
Ronald's played a lot. It seems to play more and more week to week. I mean, how does he kind of come along?
Can't be more pleased with him. I just think he is just a great kid. We ask him to do a whole bunch of different things. He plays Wildcat quarterback. He plays the two-man position. We do a lot of different special plays with him. Returns punts. And that's not easy as a freshman now to go back there and return those punts. So very proud of him. He's had a tremendous year thus far, and his role is going to be big in the next 4 games. It's going to be increased, no doubt.
Has Lucas seen more snaps in practice as the weeks progressed, and do you expect him to play?
I just don't. I really can't tell you that. I just, I think that, we're hopeful that he will. That's about it. I mean, he has practice. He's had limited reps. And we'll just see. He's got to. Obviously, he's got to be ready to go, and we don't want him. If he's not ready, we're not going to put him out there and put him in position to get hurt. So, we hope he's there. We're hopeful that he's going to play.
Well, early in the season, you had some issues with the underneath coverages and some of the other stuff. You feel like you've progressed to the point where you're ready for this kind of passing game?
Sure better be. We're playing against a team that can really throw the football. I think our guys have really, we shored some things up, and I think you've seen that over the, last, 4 or 5 weeks. And, I've got a lot of confidence in our guys. Obviously the key is not going to be trying to cover everything they do. The key is going to be impacting the quarterback and not giving him the time to throw the football. And then, the thing that's scary about him is him extending plays and things like that. And so we've got to do a good job of, our guys are, over one of the top, what are we, 5th or something in sacks? 5th in the country in sacks. So, that's got to be the number one thing is impact them there. But they're very efficient. They're probably the best passing team that we've seen probably since Notre Dame.
You mentioned special teams will be a big part this week. You mentioned earlier in the week you would have liked to have seen more from your special teams last Wednesday. What areas and have they improved?
Yeah, I just thought our kickoff return, we've got to do a better job with our kickoff return. We took one to the house the week before, and it's just been, it's kind of been up and down, and we can't start inside our 20-yard line. That's, field position is going to be huge. I think Yaklik's really growing up at punter. He's really kicking the ball consistently and getting better every week. And Mark Meyer's a great backup. He's really kicked. Both those guys are punting the ball efficiently. Kevin's been steadily, every week. I think he's gotten better. So feeling better about our kickers. And what happens as injuries happen and the season wears on, that's where you see the effects of that is in your special teams, and we can't let that happen. And so you're going to see, you see Antoine Reed is starting on punt return. Last week, you see guys like Holly and having to starting and playing on 3 special teams instead of 2, and heck, it's down this home stretch now. We gotta have max effort from everybody. So the key is going to be, I think, in this game is going to be field position. We can't give them short fields. We can't turn the football over. We've got to make them drive the ball. They got offense scoring 41 points a game. So we've got to give them long fields. So special teams, that's the first thing you better win. Taking care of the football, turnover ratio is number 1, special teams number 2, in my opinion. And obviously, our defense has got to play extremely well. And just take care of the ball on offense and don't give up sacks.
Have you had any upperclassmen starters come to you and say, put me on punt return, put me on kickoff coverage?
We've had, this group's been incredible when it comes to that. They've constantly, wanted to be on kickoff cover, wanted to be on our punt teams, our PBR. I mean, it's a privilege to be on there. I mean, those guys that are on there are I'll be honest with you, that's been an experience for me because we've got Tag Linetti, who actually, you could hire him tomorrow to be the special teams coordinator. I mean, he's actually comes up with a lot of the blocks and the game time adjustments. He meets me on the launch pad, which we have a little pad for the special team after every punt return, and say, hey, next time we'll just do this and this, and he's telling me what's happening, and he's pretty good. So these guys take pride in it. This game, get down to paying for a championship. Special teams is going to play a huge role, and man, we've got to. And that's the big thing we talked about, man, is a passionate, fanatical, relentless effort and toughness. It's how bad you want it, man. We're going to have to play hard, and we're going to have to play smart, and because these guys are well coached and they're very disciplined and they're very confident right now. First place, man, for the Big East, man. That's why, man, we're jacked up.
If this hasn't been asked, I apologize for getting a little bit late here. Zach Brown caught a lot of pass. Is that a particular skill set of his, or is that necessarily part of the game?
Yeah, they already asked that.
Did they really?
Yeah, sorry, I can't answer that.
I knew I was going to get that answer if I said that.
No. You set yourself up, man.
I know.
But,
that's what I do.
He is really a good receiver out of the backfield. Really good. I mean, most people, that's something that we didn't know that about him. We thought he had decent hands, but he is a really good route runner and a really good ball skills out of the backfield. So that's something that he does extremely well that we'll utilize.
And is that Cincinnati's pretty good against the run, right? So
really good.
So that's something that might be coming in handy, I would guess, right?
Well, yeah, we'll take whatever they give us. I mean, obviously, we're going to run our system. The key to our offense is being able to run the football, obviously, and then. Those plays like that, the ball backs out of the backfield, your controlled passing game stuff are things that, that are all, to us, that's all like running the football. So it's that's the key for us is being able to establish the running game.